Hi all, it's Piotr. Let's have a quick look at my newest Omnibus, Flashpoint, the 10th anniversary Omnibus, what it contains, how it looks, and maybe some comparison with two other 10th anniversary Omnibuses. So let's start. Here is how it looks under the desk jacket. Let's take a look at what is inside the desk jacket. As you can see, we don't have information what exactly it contains on the desk jacket. We only have some information that it's flash 8 to 12 and 56 tines that give us totally 66 issues, including main miniseries. So quite a lot of reading for sure. Let's see in the main cover how it looks. And this is the full cover. I opened already 3 or 4 times, so it stretched nice. Let's see if there is an eye. And there is a big, beautiful eye. As you can see, I'm in the middle of the omnibus. It's open great, no problem at all. Let's check at the end. We are almost at the end, and you can see with all those pages, it's open even at the end. Let's check at the beginning, but I hope it's the same. Yeah, it's open nicely. So 5 points for DC for doing this omnibus how it should be done. Let's see inside. Flashpoint is quite an interesting story, at least for me. Till now I had only the main story in hardcover and additionally trade paperback I will show later, but let's first check what it contains. As you can see, quite a lot of issues. Of course, the main story, miniseries, so quite a lot of stuff to read. Here we have creators of miniseries that are part of Flashpoint, so you don't have the number on which page it is, what is the story. You have the covers, the title, so this is the only way the chapters that you know what is going on. And there is one problem with this omnibus, as you probably know from other people from YouTube, that they did not in chronological order, but in when it was published, all the issues. So it will take some time. Publication date, so it's strange for such a big omnibus to do it that way, not in chronological order, but maybe it will tell me more about story. I'm not sure to read it in complete in that way. The world of Flash changed. The whole DC Comics changed because of this storyline, Flashpoint. When Barry Allen makes decisions that are very crucial to the way the world looks. No, of course, there is zoom. You can see it's over, and then you have the title. For me, Flashpoint was very interesting. The main story, and the story is about Wonder Woman and Aquaman. Why they decide to go to war between themselves. I know that for some of people, the greatest story in in this big story, if you look at that, is this one. I never read it before. Batman Night of Vengeance. It will be interesting to read. Oh, look, what a beautiful catastrophe. So quite a lot of reading for sure. Doomsday, Aquaman with his hereos soldier. A lot of stories, still not in chronological order, but I hope it will give me a bigger picture and not to lose the focus on main story. That with great art in the main story, for me for sure, Andy Kubert. I love this story because of the art, but what it means for the whole world. It was very interesting. Let's look. Batman story looks great. And Booster Golds. I like him too, so it will be quite interesting to read this. Superman, as he was never before, the real alien. Even Deathstroke has some good moments. And it all leads to Batman from Flashpoint, that is the father of Bruce, as Bruce was killed in the alley, and he kills Zoom with best quote for sure. Doctor advice: when you are in the middle of a war, don't stand still. For the person that thinks is the fastest man, one of the fastest men. Anyway, and it all leads to coming of Superman, the letter to give to the Bruce. But this page for me is still a mystery. Who Pandora was talking about? Probably about bad versions of Justice League from Earth 3, but I'm not sure. after all those years, I'm not sure they give it clear information why 3 timelines, who did it, why, because she's not talking about one person, she's talking about some people, organizations that will come. Who? Probably them. I'm not sure. Maybe you know who it was intended to be, those groups that will invade Earth. And bonus stuff, cover gallery, not much. That is all. As I told you, till now I had those two trade paperback with the main conflict between Wonder Woman and Aquaman, and in hardcover. But now I had the possibility to buy it, so I get it to have the full view exactly what happened on the world of Flashpoint. Let's see now how it looks with other 10 anniversaries. 3 anniversary omnibuses. It's not the biggest one. The biggest one is Final Crisis. If you just look by the covers, here is the here and here. So, and I would say that from all those 3 omnibuses, I really love Blackest Night. The letters are special here. Here are normal. Here too. Here are special. You can see them differently. All 3 of them don't have issues exact on what page you will read what story. Maybe they need more space for additional stuff, for sure, maybe for that. But it looks very interesting to have all 3 of them in my collection. Let's take a look from different angle. This is how they present themselves that way. Now the main question would be, is this omnibus for everyone? Well, if you like to have the full story, then yeah, but remember that it's not in chronological order. So if you want to concentrate on something smaller, if you are able to find, you can always go for the main story in hardcover format with additional trade paperbacks like this one, or with Batman, that gives you the bigger story to read. But I will enjoy this omnibus, I don't know when, because I have quite a lot of stuff to read, but I hope that Flashpoint will give me new look on it. It's quite a big omnibus, but for sure it was the end of the road for DC Comics. New fresh start. Other point is they use it for greater good. No changes in Batman, Green Lanterns, for example. Big change for Superman, Wonder Woman. It's hard to say right now, but this is the end of the road for the old DC Comics. So I think it's good to have it in omnibus format or in hardcovers if you only focus on main stories. But for me it's very good story with uncovered art on the main story, and of course Jeff Johns, he knows, he feels Flash, so if you are interested, go find it. Maybe it will be still available somewhere. And have a good night.